What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you guys our next matchup in the Everyone Is Here tournament. So if you haven't seen this before, it is very simple. If you want to participate, you're more than welcome to. So I'll throw the rules up on screen in just a second for how this whole thing breaks down, but this is simply a tournament with 100 characters in it, and then each day on the channel I upload one of the matchups from the tournament, talk about the two characters, try to make a case why they might make sense for Smash DLC, and then, we vote down in the comments, and then we just go till there's a winner, because, it's a tournament, and you got to crown a champion at some point. So, with that being said, let me throw the rules up on screen here for you guys. And, of course, we're going to start off with maybe the most important rule is, remember, this tournament, any and all these matches are just for fun, and I always emphasize that because we do have characters that are Sys trophies, spirits, me costumes, characters that are quote-unquote disconfirmed. Hey, if you like a character, feel free to drop a vote for him. How do you vote for a character? That is very simple. Down in the comments, you type who your vote is for. So today's matchup, for example, is between Velvet Crowe, and she's taking on Steve from Minecraft. So you vote for one of them down in the comments, but you only get one vote. You are allowed to vote for both if you do absolutely love both the characters. Or if you just can't decide on who to pick, you can just type both, which is totally fine. But again, one vote per person. The rest of the rules, it's a double elimination tournament, meaning any character will have to lose twice before being officially eliminated. Once that happens, we'll get to results, and then if there's ever a tie, once we see the results, so if the two characters are tied, have the same number of votes, I'll flip a coin on camera. Just the fairest way to break a tie. And then the last rule is each matchup, voting-wise, only lasts for just 1 week. That way, the tournament keeps on rolling very smoothly. We keep cranking out new matches, and, that's just how it goes. So, for example, today's Thursday, so today's matchup, we'll get the results of today's matchup next Thursday. Pretty simple. All right, those are the rules and everything, so let's jump into the results and the matchup for the day. All right, so let's jump into the results. So I was very curious to see how this one would play out. So last week, the results that we're getting are from Monokuma from the Danganronpa series taking on Tails from the Sonic series. And I kind of was expecting somewhat of it to be kind of a close matchup. It really wasn't. It really wasn't. Where is it at here? Here we go. Tails ended up winning 58 votes to just 21 for Monokuma. So look, Tails is a huge character, big time. Like if you're a video game fan and somebody mentions the character Tails, you're gonna pretty much know who Tails is, and very very iconic, very iconic. So Tails ended up winning that one. Monokuma does drop to the loser bracket, still in the tournament, but one more loss and Monokuma will be done. So Tails advances to the next round, where Tails will be facing Ryu Hayabusa. That should be another good matchup for Tails. See how that one fares up. But that's a few weeks down the road. So let's go to the matchup today, which is another loser bracket matchup. So whoever loses this is officially eliminated from the tournament. Keep that in mind when you're voting, if it sways you one way or the other. But we have Velvet Crowe from the Tales of series. So, oh man, that could have been a great segue. Tales 1, and we're going right into Tales of. Ha! That's not a good segue. But Velvet Crowe from the Tales of series taking on Steve from Minecraft. So, let's start this off. So, I think Steve's up first, and look, Steve got a lot of attention, a lot of people talking about him. Once Smash DLC kind of got announced, last year at the Game Awards, Steve was a name that was kind of thrown around quite a bit. Mainly, I think, more so because there was a leaker Vergaben that said there's going to be Minecraft content in Smash, which we still haven't seen, by the way. And this was, dating back to even, months before the Smash Ultimate game was going to be released. We still don't have any Minecraft content, and a lot of people are expecting, all right, maybe that got shifted to DLC, and we're going to see, whatever we might see. Well, we still haven't seen it. We know Terry's character number 4, which should be releasing. It seems like Terry could be releasing like within the next week or so. So that'll be pretty awesome. But yeah, so that leaves obviously character number 5. Who could that be? Look, Microsoft already has a rep. Yes, a lot of people, including myself, at least for the first fighter pass, the first 5 characters, not Piranha Plant, the fighter pass. A lot of people are in agreement that one company will not get multiple reps. So Minecraft is owned by Microsoft. It's not an indie rep. It's not an indie character. So chances Steve is DLC character number 5. Probably low, but you never know. You never know what Nintendo was thinking. You never know how they were working negotiations or whatever that might be. Maybe that's a part of the negotiations. Maybe they approached Microsoft about getting Steve into Smash Bros. And then maybe Microsoft was just like, hey, Banjo's kind of wanted. Could we maybe get that? You never know how things go. But look, Steve, Minecraft is insanely popular. So many eyes are on the franchise. I mean, it's sold tremendously well. Everybody on the planet Earth knows what Minecraft is. Even if you haven't played it, which there's probably very few people. I'm one of the people that have never played Minecraft. It doesn't interest me, so I'm not going to play it. But I'm not going to say that the character doesn't interest me. This is a character that's kind of grown on me a little bit, just kind of envisioning how the character plays. So, like, moveset-wise, there's a lot you can take. Yes, he's got a sword. You got a bow and arrow. He's got a shield. You can block some stuff. Got a pickaxe, which would be kind of cool. I guess a fishing rod. I never thought about that. I don't know. You got diamond armor. You could do stuff with diamonds to, like maybe upgrade your weapons. Maybe he starts off with, just like a regular sword, say that, and you could put down like a Minecraft block, and, if it gets broken, there might be diamonds in it, and then Steve can power up his, if he's wearing armor, or, power up to get a stronger sword, so any sword attacks get, a bit more damage output once they connect and attack, so, stuff like that would be pretty cool. Like, the character, like, I know, like, animation, moveset-wise, does throw some people off, and trying to envision that in Smash Bros. That is a bit weird to see Minecraft movement. It's, just so robotic, and it's just like, okay, that doesn't really fit. But on the flip side, I will always say, it's something that would make the character a bit more unique than, anything we have. We don't have something like that in Smash Bros. Right now, right? We don't. So, I don't know. Maybe you stick with the Minecraft movement, or maybe you take the Minecraft character and you give him the movement like the rest of the characters. Maybe that would look a bit awkward as well. I don't know. Maybe it's that's something for the Sakurai and his team to figure out if Smash were to get and acquire Steve for Minecraft. So all in all, the character is popular. I don't know if you want to say controversial in a way, but you can't argue. The character is well known. It might be just a generic sort of, I don't know, enemy, just a generic sort of character. I don't know. People know it. It's very popular. It would be a big announcement nonetheless. So, well, it would be kind of, I think I'm okay with seeing it, but if Microsoft gets any more reps, Master Chief, hands down for me, would be my pick. It's just, Steve's not really high on my list personally, but if he got in, I think I'd be okay to it, just to try him out, see how he fits, see how he works, and all that stuff. So, yeah, let's go to his opponent though, Velvet Crowe from the Tales of series. Now, Velvet's somewhat of an interesting character. Look, not somewhat, she's an interesting character. She comes from an interesting sort of place too for Smash. I mean, look, this whole cycle of DLC for the Fighter Pass, Tales of the series in general has been looked at as a series that could be considered one of the favorites, front runner to get DLC. Look, we did have the Lloyd Irving Mii outfit in Smash Wii U 3DS. I believe Nintendo was looking to try to get the character, but maybe they just settled on the Mii costume instead. So it could be, Lloyd might be a character that Nintendo is kind of high on, so maybe they revisit that for DLC. But shifting focus back to Velvet, she is owned by Bandai, who's working on Smash. How do they still not have any more characters in the game besides Pac-Man? Like, come on, they earned it by now. Give them a DLC character. Although, if I said Bandai were to get any character, my preference, I would say Digimon and Agumon would be. But, neither here nor there. Should still make a fantastic character. So, moveset-wise, I think you could do some really fun stuff with her character and her playstyle. So, her character has this like demon claw, and I kind of envision it working somewhat like Joker and Arson. Like when Arson's out, obviously Joker's moves get all powered up. So when Velvet would be, playable when she's out there, when she has her Shadow Claw, I'm thinking Pokemon, wow. When she's got her Demon Claw out there, basically it powers up her attacks. But, like, in her games, I think it makes it so she can never go below 1 HP, but it's, like, really hard to, like heal her, and I think it constantly drains her health or something to that effect. So it's got a cool sort of mechanic. So how you could interpret that and put that into Smash Bros. She uses the Demon Claw, but maybe she just gets her knockback, like her her launch. If she were to get launched, that gets increased in power. So if she's got this out, she's going to be hitting a bit harder. But so she's like a glass cannon when she's got this out. She's going to hit hard, but she's not going to be able to take a lot of hits. So something kind of like that, I guess. I don't know if you want to say that's balancing for the character. You make her pretty, more powerful, but at the same time, you gotta take something away at the same time. So I mean, it still kind of fits the overall style of the Demon Claw. How she has very low HP. So, I mean, like, you have very low or lower knockback, or I guess higher knockback power for her character. She would get knocked back a bit more. So, I mean, something like that is kind of how I envision the character playing out. So, look, if I still think Tales of still has a pretty legit chance. I really hope Bandai, just the fact that they're working on Smash, I really hope they get another character at some point. Whether it is from Digimon, whether it is Tekken, whether it is Tales of, whether it's Klonoa, whoever it might be, I hope they get another rep at some point. The company deserves it. They've helped out Nintendo with Smash Bros. For so long, and they've done a tremendous job. And come on, let's see it. They got some heavy hitters that would work very well in Smash Bros. Tales of characters included, like Velvet or Lloyd or Yuri, I guess. But my preference out of the Tales of series, I'd probably lean a bit more towards Lloyd. But I'm not against Velvet Crowe by any means. So, but for this matchup, I never thought I would kind of say this. For me, the voting is going to come down to if Tales of gets a rep. Personally, I want Lloyd. So Velvet's not even, the number one character from her series that I'd want to see. And I kind of think since Steve is, the idea of his character is kind of growing on me a little bit, I'm going to vote for Steve in this one. So he gets my vote today. Never really a couple months ago, I never really thought I'd vote for Steve in any matchup. But hey, character's growing on me. So yeah, I'm voting Steve. So let me know who you guys got down in the comments. Are you going to go Velvet Crowe? Or are you going to go with Steve? Let me know who you got. And then I'll give you a little sneak peek for tomorrow. Looks like match 41. I think we're back. We should be back in the winner's bracket. Back up to the top, right? Game 41? Where's this at? It's way up here. Way up here. Who's 41? Aha. Back to the winner's bracket. So tomorrow's matchup is going to be Kamek making not first appearance, but first matchup in the tournament because Kamek got a first run bye. But Kamek is taking on Pea Shooter from Plants vs. Zombies, so should be fun. And then looks like we'll get the results of somebody down here. Big tournament. Hold up. There we go. We'll get the results of Hollow Knight taking on Crash Bandicoot. So we'll see how that one plays out. But yeah, that is it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.